JD 2020, or as his real name is, Josh Olin, is the community manager for Black Ops, or I mean, community manager for Treyarch, which is developing Black Ops. And lately, he's been answering a lot of questions on his Twitter about the game. And for all of you who don't follow this news closely or don't follow him on Twitter, I'm going to go through and I picked 15 of the questions that which I thought were the most relevant and weren't repeat questions. I pulled these all off his Twitter. I pulled the questions and the answers. I'm going to run down this shit right now, and then I'm going to talk about something else at the end. So let's jump right into it. First question I pulled is, are the dogs going to kill in one hit? The dogs are an 11 kill streak, I believe. And he says, yes, one bite is all it takes. So these dogs are going to be fucking vicious. It's going to be ridiculous. But it is 11 kill streak, and that's going to be pretty hard to get in this game since the kill streaks don't earn you your next kill streak. If you know what I'm saying. You got to get all your kills with your guns or equipment, shit like that, your grenades, whatever. Next question. What are the disadvantages to prestiging? And do the camos, money, everything reset? And he said, everything you unlock resets, and it has to be repurchased. Even COD points reset. Your emblems, however, will remain. So, yeah, your COD points, your guns, everything is going to reset when you prestige. Pretty much just like in all the other Call of Duties, everything resets. So, I mean, I saw that coming. Next question. Will the kills from killstreak rewards count towards your team's score on Team Deathmatch? And he says, absolutely. Every kill is, well, I'm going to read exactly how he said it. Absolutely. They just won't count towards your next higher kill streak. So your kills you get with your kill streak still count towards your team's score, that makes sense, right? Dumb question. All right, next question. Will theater mode work in single player? No, but capture cards will work, and they are much more affordable these days, which I don't see how they're more affordable. I think they have stayed the same price. I don't see HD PVRs dropping in price lately. I'm sure you can go ahead on eBay and get them, but so in short, no single player, no theater mode. I think that would be kind of sweet for people that do like machinimas and stuff to have that option, but apparently it's just going to be a multiplayer feature. Next question is for the PC players. Will PC players be able to kick people from ranked servers? They said yes. Server admins can kick ranked or unranked excuse me. I just smoked. My fucking throat's all fucked up. Server admins can kick ranked or unranked dedicated servers. So if you're an admin, you can kick people from your server no matter what, if it's ranked or not. Next question, are you guys actually going to address problems throughout the game like Infinity Ward didn't when it came to one-man army, noob tubes, and commando? And he says, of course, I'd argue that I did just that with World at War. And I'd argue that he didn't. Alright, I don't think they addressed enough of the problems. There was one remaining problem, which was the MP40 Juggernaut steady aim combo, which pretty much dominated all, but it wasn't. I don't really think it was something they necessarily needed to address, but it just turned out everybody wanted to use the MP40 and Jug, so it was kind of game breaking, but whatever. It didn't really bother me that much, but everybody else liked to bitch about it. Alright, next question. Tell me about the report system. Can we just boot anyone we want from the lobby? He says, you select a player, view the player's card, and click one of the options under the report player. The options being boost, cheating, etc. So that's pretty cool. When you find a booster, you can report them. That's pretty cool. And next question has to do with that too. What happens if people report people that haven't done anything wrong? And what will the punishments for cheating, boosting, modding be? He says, we will review all reports before taking action. Theater mode makes that possible. So apparently once you report somebody, they're going to go look at the theater mode from that game, and they're going to see if they were cheating, which is pretty fucking awesome. And I think that's why they implemented the theater mode. So that's pretty cool. And so you're not going to be able to report people that aren't cheating. So people aren't just going to be getting fucking banned for no reason. Alright, next question. Why does Black Ops look like Modern Warfare 2 with different skins? Was the engine rehashed? He says no. It's a heavily modified / enhanced Call of Duty World at War engine. So that was actually a surprise to me. I thought they took the same engine that was used on Modern Warfare 2 and just reskinned it and made it their own, you know, and did a little adjustments to it. But apparently they're using the engine from World at War, and they modified it and enhanced it and shit like that. So I'm not really sure if that was an original engine, though. For some reason, I thought World at War was the COD 4 engine, but I could be wrong. It might be their own engine, but that's pretty cool that they're not just taking the Modern Warfare 2 engine and reusing it. They're actually using their World at War engine, so it's pretty awesome. All right, how many prestiges are there going to be? He says 15. But from what I hear, it's not going to take you any longer because, you know, there's... I actually don't know how that's going to work, but from what I hear, it's going to be the same amount of time from first prestige to 10th prestige in Modern Warfare 2, and first prestige to 15th prestige in this game. It's going to be the same. So more prestiges just doesn't take you as long to get to each prestige. Alright, next question. I'm worried that shotguns won't be a viable combat tactic. Will they have reasonable damage? Do you think that they will be balanced? He says they will be balanced, rest assured. So we will see. They are no longer in the they're no longer a secondary weapon. They're now your primary. Hopefully they upped the range on them and shit like that. I do enjoy using shotguns, but the extremely short range doesn't really work for me. But hey, whatever. We'll see. Next question. Can you change the color of the lens on your sight? It says, yes, you can change your lens tint color, just like your reticle color. So that's pretty cool. You know, your crosshairs, we've known for a while that you could change the look of that, even the shape of it in some instances. And now he's saying you can change the lens tint color too. But I'm probably just going to rock the clear lens just for, you know, so I can see fucking people. I don't really want a fucking pink lens and a purple reticle and not being able to see the people I'm shooting at. But, alright, next question. What are you guys doing with the annoying grenade launchers? And his answer is, noob tubes will be disabled at the beginning of the round, much like we patched into World at War. I gotta say, I don't know what the fuck they've been thinking. It was suggested in Modern Warfare 2 that everybody had an opinion on it, and the majority of people, I think, wanted it to be in a perk slot. You know, put it in the first perk slot. Let them use it for a perk if they want to use the fucking noob tubes all the time. But apparently they're not. They're just going to do the same thing. You can't use your noob tubes for like first 15 seconds of a round or whatever. So, whatever. I think they should have just... I would have liked them to just take them out of the game. That would have been fine with me. Shit gets real annoying real fast. Alright, next question. Will the gun game have the same weapon progression every time? Or will it vary in some way? And before actually I'll just answer it. Same one every time, he says. Same progression. The idea is you master that progression and you will make bank with the gun game. Now, if you don't know what the gun game is, it's basically everybody starts out with the same gun. After you shoot somebody, you get a new gun. And you go through 20 guns like that. So it's pretty sweet wager mode, actually. And apparently they're going to be the same progression of weapons every time. So you get used to that shit and you're going to be raping people. Alright, now this last part is what I'm going to talk about for a minute. It's about the quick-scoping controversy which has been going on lately since they have announced that they're nerfing quick-scoping, which in my opinion is something good. You might not agree with me. I know there's going to be a lot of trolls arguing with me, but I think it's a good thing, and I'll get to that in a minute. But first is a quote from him. Quickscoping is way more annoying to a way larger group of people than the quickscoping community who loves to do it. And I gotta agree with that. It's a lot more annoying to more people than the people that like doing it. And I'm not saying that it doesn't take skill. It takes a lot of skill to quickscope. I myself can't do it. I fucking suck at it. But that's because I don't try it. I don't like using snipers, and I find it annoying when I get quickscoped. But that is just my opinion. And here's another question. How exactly did you counter quickscoping? Here's his answer. When you first sight in, your sights won't be perfectly centered. You will have to take a moment to adjust, just like a real sniper. So when you're running around and you're not scoped in, you got your little lines on your screen, your crosshairs or whatever, and you can see somebody in the middle of them. Now, when you sight in, your sight's not going to go perfectly centered. It's going to go off to one side or the other, or up or down. So you're going to have to adjust after you scope in on them, which is pretty cool actually. Now, my whole opinion on the quick scoping thing, like I said before, I think it does take skill. I know people that do it and they're really good at it, but I don't do it myself. I'm not good at it. But I mean, I'm sure if I practiced it for a while, I could get good at it, but I just don't want to. I don't like doing it. And the reason I'm glad they're doing this, like, I could give a shit either way if they did it or not, but I'm kind of glad they did, because I think it's going to cut down on the ballerina sniper kids, basically. Like, when I'm in a team game or an objective game, if you're on my team and you're jumping off buildings doing 360s and just getting massacred, like, because you ain't hitting your shots every fucking time. Your kill death most of the time is going to be pretty bad. And you're not going for the objectives, you're just going for montage clips. I don't want you on my team. If you're gonna snipe, I want you to try to kill people. I don't want you going for sweet fucking shots. I really don't care how awesome you are at 360s and quick scoping, because most of the time you're not gonna hit your shots. That's just the reality of it. So I'm really glad they're doing it. I wish they would have just left that alone, though. They could have left it the way it was. It was a little annoying, and I wish they would have done that with noob tubes. Like, I don't know, just take them out of the fucking game. But apparently they decided to waste their time on quick scoping and piss off a bunch of kids. But, like I said, it doesn't affect me. In fact, it's going to be beneficial to me, because I get really pissed off when I'm like, I got somebody in my sights, I'm shooting them, I get like 2 or 3 bullets into them, and they pop me in the fucking head with their fucking sniper. They quick scope me. That gets really annoying, because obviously I got the drop on them. They should be dead, but instead I just they get a lucky quick scope or a no scope on me, and I go down. So I mean, sure, I give them props for being able to hit them shots, but you're not hitting the shots consistently, and you're taken away from the game by not going for objectives. And that's my whole take on it. I have no problem with, quick scoping, 360s, all that shit. If you're in free-for-all, go in free-for-all and do that. Go in a wager match and do that. Just stay the fuck off my team with your bullshit. And that's my whole opinion on the quick scoping thing. So thanks for watching, you guys, and hopefully you got some information out of this if you didn't already know any of this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Care package on the way. Your work is appreciated.